So next question is question number 63, Gujarat 2018 question. Integration x into e raised to x square log 2 e raised to x square. So everywhere x square is there. But before that, we have to change this into this form. I is equal to integration x into this power comes to here. So this becomes 2 raised to x square. So this is 2 raised to x square and this is e raised to x square dx. And now in this type of question we did earlier, right? So writing here integration x into twice e constant raised to x square dx. We need here only x, but instead of x it is given x square. So assume for x square is equal to t. So let x square is equal to t. So derivative of this is twice x dx is dt. So x dx is dt by 2. So this x dx, this thing is dt by 2 and this is twice e raised to t. So I will be integration twice e raised to x square is t and this everything is dt by 2. I am writing 2 here. So this is 1 upon 2. Now integration of a raised to x. So a raised to x is a raised to x upon log a base e plus c. But this is not given answer, I think so. It is separated here. In 63 options are given 2 times 1 plus. Okay, so this is 1 upon 2 twice e raised to t. T is x square. So twice e raised to x square upon this is log 2 plus log e. So log 2 plus log e and log e is 1. So answer is 1 plus 2. So answer will be twice e raised to x square whole upon 2 times 1 plus log 2 and plus c. I am writing log e first. So log e is 1 plus log 2 plus c. So your option A is the correct answer. So option A is your final answer. Now this is 1 upon x minus 3 minus 1 upon x square minus 3x. Now you know integration of this is log mode. Derivative of the denominator is in numerator and taking x common from here. So this is integration 1 upon x minus 3 dx minus integration 1 upon x common. So this is x minus 3, right? Now adjusting denominator in numerator to get 1, right? What we have to do? X minus 3. We have to write x minus 3. So x will be cut, minus plus 3. That means we have multiplied by 3. So have to divide by 3 also, right? And bifurcating again. So 1 upon x minus 3 dx minus 1 upon 3 integration xx will be cut. So 1 upon x minus 3 dx and minus plus. So plus 1 upon 3 integration 1 upon x dx. Right? So both integral are same. So 3 minus 1 is 2 by 3. So answer will be 2 by 3 integration 1 upon x minus 3 dx plus 1 upon 3 integration 1 upon x dx. So derivative of denominator is numerator, derivative of denominator is numerator. So answer will be 2 by 3 log mod x minus 3 plus 1 upon 3 log mod x plus c. Right? Now, is this answer is given 64 2 by 3 log mod x into x minus 3. Okay, this is not given, right? This answer is not given. So taking how this is not given, right? So taking 2 by 3 common, from here, right? If we take 2 by 3 common, then this becomes 2 by 3. Then we have to multiply, divide by 2 here. So that option is not available. So there is some mistake, right, in answer. Because if we write this is 2 by 3, how we get 2 by 3? This is 1 minus 3 minus 1, 2 by 3. So this is okay. So 2 by 3 log x minus 3. So if we write this is 1 upon 3 log mod x minus 3 whole square plus 1 upon 3 log mod x plus c. Mod x plus c, right? So this can be written as, suppose if we take 1 upon 3 common, then 1 upon 3 common, so log, right, mod log a plus log b is x minus 3 into x, this is whole square, right, and plus c, right? So now if we have to write this as a perfect square, then we have to write this root x whole square, right? So answer will be 1 upon 3 log, this is x minus 3 into x whole square, that is root x whole square plus c. And taking this power again here, so 2 by 3 log root x into x minus 3. That is, option number B is your correct answer. So taking 2 to here, option B. So correct answer is option B. So change in your PDF, that is root 2 comes here. So log root x into x minus 3 is your correct answer, right? So make a change. 65, f dash x, and f1 is this, then we need f of minus 1. As I told you earlier, when f dash is given, then you have to integrate if you want fx. So f dash x is this, so integrating this, we get fx is equal to twice x minus, this is integrating, we get twice x minus x raised to minus 4, right? So minus 5 as it is, and integration of x raised to minus 4 plus 1 upon minus 4 plus 1, that is x raised to minus 3 upon minus 3. So minus minus become plus. So this is 5 by 3 into x raised to minus 3, either 1 upon x cube and plus c. This is your answer, right? So this is your fx. But we need f of minus 1, and for that given f1 is 14 by 3. So this is reason number 1, means we have to remove the value of c, right? So but f1 is 14 by 3. So substituting x is equal to 1 here. So 2 plus 5 by 3 and 1 plus c is equal to 14 by 3. So 2 into 3, 6 plus 5, 11 by 3 plus c is equal to 14 by 3. So c will be 14 by 3 minus 11 by 3. That is 11 minus 14 minus 11 is 3, divided by 3 is 1. So substituting c is equal to 1 in 1. So from 1, what we get? F of x is equal to twice x plus 5 by 3 into 1 upon x cube plus 1. Now we need f of minus 1. So substituting x equal to minus 1, here we get f of minus 1 is minus 2 minus 5 by 3 and plus 1. So taking 3 LCM, multiply here, either 1 minus 2 is minus 1, either take LCM directly. So minus 6 minus 5 plus 3. So minus 11 plus 3, that is minus 8 by 3. That is your answer. So f of minus 1 is minus 8 by 3, and in your option it is given option C. So option C is your correct answer, right? So do change here for answer. A correct answer is your option number B, right? But no, option number C is your correct answer. Option number C, okay? So do remember here, your option number C is the correct answer as per your PDF is given. Sorry, I am saying I said that option B, but do change here. This is option C is your correct answer, right? Because in copy paste मैंने कुछ गलती कर दी होगी, तो ये हो गया. So option C is your correct answer, okay? Question number 66. Integration e raised to cot inverse x upon 1 plus x square plus minus x plus 1 dx. Question from 2018, which get exam, right? So this is something new, cot inverse x. So we assume cot inverse x is equal to theta, right? So let cot inverse x is equal to theta. So what is x? X is equal to cot theta. That is dx is equal to derivative of cot x, right? Is derivative of cot x is minus cosec square x. So minus cosec square theta d theta, right? So substituting these all values here, I is equal to integration e raised to cot inverse x is e raised to theta whole upon 1 plus x square, that is 1 plus cot square theta. So this is 1 plus cot square theta, right, into x square is cot square theta, minus x is minus cot theta, plus 1 is plus 1, and dx is minus cosec square theta and d theta. 1 plus cos square theta is cosec square theta, right? So this and this will be cut, so there is minus, so minus integration e raised to theta. Again 1 plus cos square theta is cosec square theta, so this is cosec square theta minus cot theta and d theta and d theta. Now derivative of cot x is minus cosec square x, so taking minus to here, what we get? Integration e raised to theta cot theta minus cosec square theta and d theta, e raised to x fx f dash x. So answer will be e raised to theta, this is your f theta, then this is f dash theta. So answer will be e raised to theta cot theta plus c. Now e raised to theta, theta is cot inverse x, so answer will be e raised to cot inverse x, and cot theta is x, so x plus c. So your option given in this is option number B is your correct answer. So option B is your correct answer. Then 67. Derivative of denominator is in numerator, so multiplying divide by minus 3 you will get answer. Derivative of denominator in numerator, that is 2 root fx is your answer. So do it yourself. This is for you to homework. Now this we did question number 16. So do it yourself. This is we did previous day question number 16. So you have to do yourself, right? Now this is question number 17 from Gujarat 2009. Yes, I know I skipped one question because that is long questions, right? We need more space, so I am writing this for this much space. Okay, so 69 will be later on we are going to solve. Now this is sine and cos are given and both are power are odd numbers. When odd numbers are both powers are odd, then you have to assume for big number, that is sine, and derivative of sine is cos. We need cos 1. Here it is given 3 powers, so we have to split out cos also. So I am writing in this way. This is sine x raised to 13 into cos square x into cos x dx. I am writing in this way. Now cos square is 1 minus sine square. So integration, this is sine x raised to 13 into 1 minus sine square x into cos x dx. So cos x dx. So assuming sine x is equal to t as usual, so let sine x is equal to t. So derivative of this, that is cos x dx is dt. So this is dt. So I will be integration sine x is t. So this is t cube. 1 minus sine square, that is 1 minus t square, cos x dx is dt. Right, now this is very easy integration. So multiplying this, we get t cube minus t raised to 5, right, dt, and integration of this is t raised to 4 divided by 4 minus t raised to 6 divided by 6 plus c, and substituting the value of sine, right, t is, what is t? T is sine. So substituting that value, oh no, here is 13 and I am writing 3 only, so one number we need, this is 13, so 13 and 13 plus 2, that is 15, so this is 14 divided by 14 and this is 16 divided by 16, sorry, right? So answer will be t. T is sin x, So this is 1 upon 14 sine raised to 14x minus 1 upon 16 sine raised to 16x plus c. Now a is the coefficient of 14x, that is 1 upon 14. So here a is equal to 1 upon 14 and b is the coefficient of 16. So this is minus 1 upon 16. So b is minus 1 upon 16 and we have to add these two. So adding these two, that is a plus b is equal to 1 upon 14 minus 1 upon 16, that is taking LCM, 16 minus 14 is 2 upon 14 into 16, that is 1 upon 7 into 16. 1 upon 7 into 16, that is 1 upon 7 into 16 is 670 plus 42, 112. So D option 1 upon 112 is your correct answer. So option D is your answer. Option D is your correct answer, right? So this is nice question. Do practice at home. So question number 69, we skip from sequence, that is due to it require more space, right? So from 2019, this question is for 4 marks. X square. So that means this is not a proper rational function. We have to adjust the denominator in numerator. So I will be integration x square plus 7x plus 10. Means we added 7x plus 10, means we have to subtract 7x and 10, right? Whole upon this is x square plus 7x plus 10 dx. So we add and subtract 7x plus 10. Bifurcating this, what we get? Integration dx minus integration, this is 7x plus 10 whole upon x square plus 7x plus 10 and dx. Now derivative of this is twice x. Instead of this, here is 7x. So taking 7x common, that is 7 common. So integration dx minus 7 common, integration, this is x plus 10 by 7 here whole upon x square plus 7x plus 10, right? Now derivative of this is, now derivative of this is twice x. So divide and multiply by 2. So divide and multiply by 2, this is 2x and this becomes 10 by 7 into 2. Got it? Now derivative of 7x is plus 7. So plus 7 and minus 7 and this is dx. Got it? So I am adjusting derivative of this here, twice x plus 7. So this is twice x plus 7. So bifurcating this upon this, so integration dx minus 7 by 2 integration, this is twice x plus 7 whole upon x square plus 7x plus 10 dx, right? And now this everything, that is minus 7 by 2 here. So minus 7 by 2 integration, this is 20 by 7. So 20 by 7 minus 7 whole upon x square plus 7x, x square plus 7x. And last term we need is 49 by 4. So adding 49 by 4 and subtracting 49 by 4. So plus 49 by 4, right? And plus 10 is there and minus 49 by 4 and dx. So making this a perfect square, right? So this is equal to integration dx. This is revision question, so I am writing a few less steps, not writing all steps. So I hope you understand this one, right? So 7 by 2 integration twice x plus 7 whole upon, this is x square plus 7x plus 10 dx. X square plus 7x plus 10 dx. Now this is 7 into 7, 49. 20 minus 49. So 20 minus 49 divided by 7. So this is minus 29 by 7. And this is minus 7 by 2. So minus minus become plus this is 7 by 2 and this is 29 by 7. This is 29 by 7. Integration, this is 1 upon x plus 7 by 2 whole square. So this is x plus 7 by 2 whole square. And this is 40 minus 49. That is minus 9 by 4. So minus 3 by 2 whole square and dx. Got it? So integrable, derivative denominator is in numerator, and 1 upon x square minus a square formula. 1 upon twice a log mod x minus a upon x plus a formula. So this 7 will be cut. So answer will be I is equal to x integration of 1 minus 7 by 2 log mod x square plus 7x plus 10 plus 29 by 2 into 1 upon twice a. A is 3 by 2. So a is 3 by 2 log mod x. X is x plus 7 by 2. So x plus 7 by 2 minus a is 3 by 2 whole upon x plus a. That is, here we have to take plus, right? So x plus 7 by 2 plus 3 by 2 and bracket over plus c. See once again. This is 29 by 2. That is okay. 1 upon 2. A is 3 by 2. So twice a. Log mod x minus a. X is this. X plus 7 by 2. So x plus 7 by 2 minus a. Right? I am explaining this one again. Why? At first time, if I make a mistake, then all the remaining steps are wrong. That's why I am concentrating to write my step. Now I am explaining you. If you don't understand, then this is x minus a. So x minus a upon x plus a. Got it? Okay, fine. So this is x minus 7 by 2 log x square plus 7x plus 10 modulus, right? Plus this is, this 2 will be cut. So answer will be 29 by 6 log of modulus 7 minus 3 is 4 divided by 2 is 2, that is x plus 2 whole upon 7 plus 3 is 10 divided by 2 is 5. So answer is x plus 5 and plus c. So this is your final answer, right? So it's nice question for 3 or 4 marks, right? Then you have a question 71, right? So question number 71 is integration 1 plus cos x whole upon 1 plus cos x whole upon cos x minus cos square x dx is equal to log mod sec x plus 10x log mod sec x plus 10x log mod sec x plus 10x, right? Minus 2 times f dash x minus 2 times f dash x plus c, then you have to find out fx is equal to what. We did this type of one question, so I am leaving this question for do it yourself after giving some hint. Okay, so I will be integration 1 plus cos x whole upon, if we take cos x is common, then cos x into 1 minus cos x dx. Did you understand? Get it? Which question is this one? This question is, wait a minute, I am saying to we did this question in question number 42. Question number 42 is same question. So do it yourself. This is the same question as 42. Right? In question number 42, here is 1 minus cos x upon 1 plus cos x, and instead of 1 upon cos x, there is a sec x. So you have to adjust 1 minus cos x here. So what you have to do? Integration 1 minus cos x, right? Plus 2 cos x. So you will get 2 minus 1 is 1 whole upon 1 minus cos x into 1 upon cos is sec x dx. So now this is your question number 42, but there is 1 plus minus sin cos, here 1 minus, right? So just change, so do it yourself and get your answer. Okay, question number 72, integration 2 plus log x e raised to ex raised to x dx, a question from 2019 Busquet. So these are the last questions now for 2020. After solving these all questions, we have you have another PDF, right? That is, these all questions are from third semester old textbook. Now we are going to solve, after finishing this 74, another set of questions that is of old textbook, integration part 2, indefinite integration part 2, that is of fourth semester second chapter, and I added all questions of 2020 Busquet as well as board exam in that assignment. Okay, so we are going to solve that questions of 2020 with that. Okay, so now here I is equal to, can I write like this, e raised to x into x raised to x into 2 plus log x dx, right? So you have e raised to x. Now think, if e raised to x is there, then you have to find out fx and f dash x, right? So can I do like this, x raised to x, and this as 1 plus log x, 1 plus log x. I'm writing this. Proper bracket is essential, dx. So keeping x raised to x as it is, and instead of this 2 plus log x, I am writing 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1. So 2 log x. So now multiplying this, integration e raised to x. I am multiplying this x raised to x plus, now this x raised to x with this and x raised to x with this whole bracket. So x raised to x into 1 plus log x dx. Now no need to say anything more. As you know, derivative of x raised to x is x raised to x into 1 plus log x, that you know. So this is your fx and this is f dash x. So answer will be e raised to x into x raised to x plus c. Either if it is given e x whole raised to x, then that is your answer. So e x raised to x, that is option B, is your correct answer. E x raised to x plus c. So option B is your correct answer, right? Now this is, it is very easy. Assume root x is equal to t square, right? So x is equal to t square. So let x is equal to t square. So what is dx? Dx is twice t dt, right? So I is equal to integration e raised to x is root t square, root x is t, so e raised to t, and dx is twice t dt, right? So this is 2 times integration t into e raised to t, right, dt. If you want to apply this same formula here, fx plus f dash x, then e raised to t is here. So I am applying that formula, integration c e raised to t, right, fx plus f dash x. So I am writing here t minus 1 plus 1. So adding and separating 1. So this is t minus 1, 1. So 1, 1 cancel this t. Now this is fx and this is f dash x. As derivative of t minus 1 is 1. So this is f dash x. So answer will be 2 times e raised to t, right, into t minus 1 plus c. Now what is e raised to t? E raised to t, that is root x. So answer will be 2 times e raised to t. T is root x. So e raised to root x. T is root x minus 1 plus c. That is option 2 times root x minus 1 e raised to root x is option B is your correct answer. So option B. Check out. Option B is there. Option B is 2 root x minus 1 e raised to root x. So that is your correct answer. And the last question of this, but not the least, okay, we have to solve another 80 questions, right? So integration sin x upon sin x minus a dx. So as you know, we have to adjust x minus a here. So I am writing sin, I am adding separating a and adding plus a. This is sin x minus a, right? Whole upon sin x minus a dx. Got it? And separating and adding a. Now sin a plus b formula. So sin a plus b formula is sin a cos b and plus cos a sin b whole upon sin x minus a dx. So bifurcating this sin will be cut. So cos a is constant. So writing outside of the integral sign cos a integration dx plus now sin a is constant. So sin a comes outside of the integral sign. Integration cos upon sin is cot x minus a dx. Right? So this is cos a. Integration of 1 is x plus sin a. And integration of cot x is log mod sin x. Integration of cot x is log mod sin x. So answer will be log mod sin x is x minus a plus c. X minus a plus c. Right? Now according to your answer, it is given that px. So this is your p, right? See in your look at in your PDF, right? It is given. Answer of this is given as px minus q log mod sin x minus a log mod sin x minus a plus c. This is given. So comparing with this, p is cos a, so p is cos a, right? And q is it is given minus q. It is given minus q. So q is minus sin a, right? Then they required pq. Then pq is equal to what? This is your question. Pq is equal to what? So multiplying this, pq is equal to minus sin a cos a. So divide and multiply by 2. What we get? Minus 1 upon 2, and that is sin twice a. Again option B is your correct answer, right? So sin twice a. So option B is your correct answer, right? I think in PDF there is a, instead of a, alpha is there, but I am writing a, simple, right? So this is your answer, right? So do practice at home, and I hope this is enough practice for solving MCQ, and all types of MCQ, all types are covered in these 74 questions, right? So do practice. If you have any problem, then contact directly me as usual, okay?